the football, from his famous jaw drop to the shakes, to the obligatory bicep grab and arm head turn. Hold on. When he knows victory is imminent. You see, Daniel truly lives every moment.
Which brings me to a gruesome night in February 2010. This was the moment that Aaron Ramsey suffered a horrific leg break. And the moment I thought I'd lost my friend Daniel forever. For those of you who don't know, Daniel's a little squeamish. When he saw that tackle fly in, he literally seized. His body shook, his eyes bulged, and his veins popped. After a brief conversation and dialect close to tongues, I genuinely thought that was it. But you see, that sweet side of Lenny, the side that tended so carefully to those rabbits, simply just couldn't handle what he saw.
Quite unsurprisingly, his passion for football transfers to FIFA on the PlayStation. But try and tell you that he's the best and that he always wins. But check our arms. The bruises tell the real story. FIFA is generally followed by a barbecue. Now, this is vastly becoming one of nature's greatest spectacles. Watching him try to make a fight will well provide answers to some of evolution's greatest mysteries. I've heard some say he may even be the missing link.
His latest passion is for his piranhas. And it's funny, because this fascination's literally come from nowhere. You'll catch him dropping the famous jaw as he watches him swim to side by side, and he'll say, Ben, do you see that? I'll say, what? He'll say, he just found the filter. Now, I'm obviously missing something, because it doesn't matter how many times he's seen this, it still amazes him. Quite frankly, it's the strangest obsession that's led to 4 different species and 3 giant tanks. Why? I've got no idea. How? I don't know. Strangely though, again, it fits.
Finally, and most importantly, back on to the amazing Jennifer. You've welcomed and accepted us as part of Daniel's baggage, and for that we'll be forever grateful. We do a pretty good job of ripping into them together, and it's good to know that there's someone there to dish it out in our absence. We know your plight, and we're here to help. You float around his heart with Arsenal and piranhas and his constant fight for number 1 spot. Well, tonight, Jen, we thought we'd give him an advantage, something to guarantee you stay on top. This is for you. I swear to God, if you get yourself an Arsenal shirt, you might literally explode. We've got hot and Melanie outfits. Thank you, Daniel. Quite really special.
Oh, thank you. Although Daniel would like one himself.
We can arrange a man.
Can you?
Yeah.
In red and white.
Thank you.
I think at this point, a thank you to all the people that made tonight happen is now on my vision. And I can't wait to continue the celebrations with you. Standing here giving a speech at Daniel's wedding is genuinely quite surreal. So before reality kicks in, I think it's best that we wrap this up. Daniel, Jenny, there have been some special memories over the years. Some very special moments, but none more so than this. Master
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to get for Ben and Ben! Now it's time for the man of the moments.
Go put this on,
Come, let's go back. Come on, let's see your response.
Mum and Dad, Shelley and Kevin, Rabbi Gideon, family and friends, and most importantly, the new Mrs. Landau. Things couldn't be better. I always knew Jenny would make a beautiful bride, but nothing could have prepared me for how absolutely stunning she looks today. I've just married the most beautiful girl in the world. I have to keep pinching myself to make sure this isn't all a dream. I first met Jenny in November 2006. I remember it well, because Arsenal had just lost to West Ham, and I wasn't in a good mood. There was a rumour in our office that a good-looking girl had joined the company, and all the guys were looking forward to meeting her. The rumour turned out to be true. None of us were disappointed, but I wasn't sure if I could fight off the competition. As it turned out, Jenny had great taste. So much so, she kept texting me and hinted continuously for me to take her out. And who can blame me? I resisted for a while, just to keep her keen. But eventually, I caved in under the pressure. It didn't take me long to realise that what Jenny lacked in height, she made up for in personality. She was the all-round, if not small, package. And I was smitten. You learn a lot about someone when you've been with them for such a long time. Most of the details I will spare you. But what I knew more than anything was that Jenny was the girl I wanted to marry. So when the time was right, I planned the proposal. I bought a temporary fake ring and took the day off work. I wanted to surprise her early evening, but Jenny called me to say she'd be home late. So I pretended the boiler had broken down and I needed her home to meet the plumber. I watched Jenny draw up through the window, quickly got on one knee and waited. And waited. I've lost my spot. In she came and walked straight past me towards the boiler. I shouted to get her attention. "Oh, sorry," she said, totally unaware of what was going on. "I thought you were the plumber." Jenny is my best mate. She's sweet, funny, sometimes too funny. But when I'm with her, I never stop laughing. I know she wants the best for me, as I do her. But most of all, she tolerates my 4 fish tanks, my 2 best mates, and accepts that the arsehole comes first. What more could I want in a wife? Talking of my 2 best mates, cover your ears. Me and the 2 Bens have been friendly since we first met at the age of 13 at Alderman. The chances of either of them getting married are slim, because neither of them get out much. Instead, they spend every Saturday night at my flat eating takeaway pizza and playing FIFA.
God may it continue.
Amen. Ben Van Hook has the ability to walk into a clean flat and leaving it looking like a bomb sitter. And Ben Scott only has a job because his dad gave him one, which I think is ridiculous. Considering we never go out, I resigned myself to the fact that my stag party was likely to be held in my flat. But to my surprise, a trip was organised to Barcelona. Well done, boys, you did so well. In truth, the 2 Bens are loyal, true friends whose company I seek at any given opportunity. We all have the same interests, enjoying being sad and boring together. And long may it continue. Mum, as most people know, you are an unbelievable cook. So much so that after I moved out, I lost 2 stone. I am quite accident prone, and you've spent a large amount of time looking after me. Just think, now Jane can take over. I know you love me very much. I've always suspected you love the dogs a little bit more. Mum, you look fantastic today. I adore you, I've driven you mad, but all your nagging was worth it. Look how I turned out. Dad, thank you for giving me a job.
I don't know why. Nobody else would have you.
But I think now would be a suitable time to tell you that the pay is crap and I need a rise. I promise to try and stop hiding keys in my drawers and forgetting to give you your messages. Thank goodness your temperament in the office is better than the one at home. I'll always be indebted to you that you took me to the Arsenal and not Tottenham. Shelley, we get on great. And I'm thankful you're not a psychopath, as I hear some mother-in-laws can be. I'm not looking at anyone here. You even side with me when Jen and I don't agree. It's a strange phenomenon, and one I'm not used to. Kevin. You are one of a kind. We're all sure you're very funny, but we're yet to understand your humour. You're very technical and love a gadget. I was nervous when I asked for permission to marry Jen, but you readily agreed. Thinking about it, a bit too readily. Shelley and Kevin, you have always been so hospitable and showed me great warmth. Thank you for both. I need to get to the other page. Thank you for both instilling your values into Jenny and moulding her into the perfect lady that she is today. I promise to look after her because she's just as precious to me as she is to you. Stop. Jenny and I would like to thank our parents for all the hard work they have put into making today so special for us. We're enjoying every minute and we'll remember every detail for many years to come. Kate and James, although it was a mere 2 years ago, they're over there by the way. Although it was a mere 2 years ago that you got married, I can't remember much about the day, possibly because of a certain football game. Those who are not here, I watched the football instead of being at their wedding, as you do. Carly, I'm surprised how much I miss you, now that you're living in Israel. I'm so pleased you're here for the wedding. It's great to catch up. I had to say that. Jenny and I love being with you and look forward to celebrating many good times together with both you, Kate and James, in the years that lie ahead. It's wonderful to be sharing today. It's wonderful to be sharing today with our lovely grandparents, Nana Sandra, Grandma Shirley, Grandpa Lionel, and Grandma Beryl. We appreciate your sound advice and support. We both look up to you with admiration. You are great role models for us to follow. It's also a privilege to have Jenny's family here with us from Israel and America. I would like to thank all my ushers and beautiful bridesmaids for all your help today. You all look gorgeous, including the ushers, and you all played your roles to perfection. This wedding would not be possible without you, our wonderful guests. Thank you for celebrating with us today. We hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. My final thank you goes to Jenny. Jenny, thank you for saying yes and making me the happiest, proudest, and luckiest man on the planet. I love you more than words can say, and I can't wait to spend every day of my life waking up to you. I am capable of that, believe it or not. That's enough sentiment from me. So please, everybody, get on the dance floor and let's have a great big party.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Now, Daniel, everybody can all join on the dance floor and then go straight away to the great brands, the Coen Brothers.